In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Allah says in chapter 2, verse number 1 to 3. واتقوا يوما لا تجزي نفس عن نفس شيئا ولا يقبل منها شفاعة ولا يؤخذ منها عدل ولا هم ينصرون. And fear that day which no soul shall benefit any other soul, ولا تنفعها شفاعة, and no salvation will be acceptable, ولا يؤخذ منها عدل, and no compensation will be acceptable, ولا هم ينصرون, and they have no helpers. So Allah is talking to Bani Israel here and humanity as a whole, that they should remember that day and have fear and to be careful that these four things will be impossible. Allah says, وَاتَّقُوا يَوْمًا لَا تَجْزِي نَفْسٌ عَنْ نَفْسٍ شَيْئًا. No soul shall take the sin of any person. No father will say, I will take the sin of my son. And no son will say that I will take the burden of my father. This is confirmed in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse number 20. And the Quran also confirmed this. وَلَا تَزِرُ وَازِرَةٌ وِزْرَ أُخْرَى, in chapter of Najm, verse 18. So now Allah is saying, nobody will say, I will give you my fasting, or I will give you my prayer, or I will give you my reward. It is impossible. Everybody is on his own. So a son will come and beg his father for one reward, and the father will reject him. وَلَا يُؤْخَذُ مِنْهَا وَلَا تَنْفَعُهَا شَفَاعَةٌ, and salvation will not be acceptable. So Allah drew examples of some prophets. He said, like Abraham, he loved his father, but he will not save his father. Lot, he loved his wife, but he will not save his wife. Noah, he loved his son, but he will not be able to save his son. So look at the closeness between them. Somebody could not save his son, could not save his wife, could not save his father, and there you think that he will save you. So some people, they liken Allah to human beings. Like in this world, in this earth, if somebody is a governor, you can lobby through his relative and get what you are looking for. So Allah is saying that is impossible with regard to me. So the only thing that can save you on that day is your righteousness. Believe in oneness of Allah. So Allah is saying that salvation will not be acceptable except the one whom I am pleased with. So if you want any prophet to save you, the criteria is to believe in oneness of Allah and do righteousness. But if you rely on the prophet, waiting for him to save you, he will not be able to save you. Because even the prophet themselves, who are close to Allah, they could not save their own relatives. وَلَا يُؤْخَذْ مِنْهَا عَدْلٌ, compensation. In the courts in the world, somebody, a judge, will tell you, it's either you go to the prison or you pay a certain amount of money as compensation. It is equal. So you pay, and that is all. On that day, Allah is saying, لا يؤخذ منها عدل. It is unacceptable. ولا هم ينصرون, and then nobody will help you. So the only thing that could help you is your belief in oneness of Allah and to do righteousness. Who Allah includes among those whom the Prophet are going to save. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.